This is a 5-minute update business report for February 27th, 2009. As the Dow approaches the 7,000 mark after dropping 119 points on Friday, investors realize it could have been worse. Perhaps Wall Street is just getting used to the bad news. The S&P 500 SPX was also lower by 18 points. It was down 2.4% at the closing bell. The Nasdaq Composite dropped 13.5 points, or about 1%. Share prices of Citigroup are falling further. So what drove stock prices down? There were two things that were primarily responsible. First, there were reports that the government may increase their stake in Citigroup. The federal government could buy 30% of the company. Analysts say that the ownership is still below a majority holder, but that could change in the future. Citigroup has been suffering more than the other big banks. In May of 2007, their stocks were valued at more than $55 per share. On Friday, they dropped 96 cents to close at $1.50. That is down 39% in just one day. Last week, Fitch Ratings reported that the continued bottom line losses combined with market pressure have forced Citi's hand, necessitating a more radical approach to downsizing and operations restructuring. The economy is shrinking. The other bad news that drove down the Dow today came from the government. The Bureau of Economic Analysis, BEA, said the economy shrank last quarter. The GDP shrank 6.2%. That is more than it has dropped in 26 years since the first quarter of 1982. The GDP fell more than forecasters predicted. Analysts surveyed by Briefing.com were expecting the GDP to drop of 5.4% annual at a 5.4% annual rate. Falling exports and slow consumer demand are to blame for the bad numbers. Historical Dow numbers. The Dow closed the week at 7,026 points. On October 12, 2007, it closed at 14,093. Today, today's close is about 50% off of that high. On the week ending May 7, 2003, it was at 7,740. The last time the Dow closed the week this low was on April 25th, 1997, when it closed at 6738. This has been a 5-minute update. Remember to subscribe to our videos.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.